Hello, good morning everyone. How are you today? It is bright and early on Sunday morning and we are leaving soon and it is time. We're gonna do some makeup, okay? So I hope that you can join us. Hello Andrea, how are you? If you guys have no idea who I am or are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Michelle Rocco. I'm an elite status presenter with Unique, and so I use all their products during all of my demos pretty much. Naturally based, no toxins, no chemicals, none of that icky stuff in anything. So that's why I love to come on here and share them, because I fell in love with them. So I share them with you. That's part of my job. Okay. And so today I wanted to get ready with you guys. We're going to be heading out very soon for another event of the weekend, and what better way to get ready than with you guys? All right, so if you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment. If you're tuning in, say hello. I'd love to chit chat. Okay, and if you think that your friends would like this demo as well, you can of course share this video. That always helps me out as well. And let's get started. So I'm gonna do, we're gonna do our primer, okay? So I already have my skincare done. That's very important. After you shower, you wanna make sure you are cleansing your skin, okay? So anything that you apply to your face, you wanna make sure that your face is cleansed. So I cleansed, I toned, and then I used my moisturizer. And that is all from the Royalty line of Unique, okay? Now, before you apply anything onto your face, you want to make sure you are using a primer. If you don't have a primer at home, then I recommend that you grab yourself one. This one in particular, it literally feels like it's super thin and silky. You literally feel like you have nothing on your face, which is why I love it. And also the reason why you shouldn't go back and put more on, because then it's gonna affect how you apply your actual foundation, okay? All right, so that is the primer. And this thing, it might look like a thin tube, but it lasts a really long time. I don't even remember when I opened this, but it's not going away for a really long time, so. All right, so now that the primer's on, it's really important to put your base face on, because you just wanna, you wanna have a smooth canvas, right, for your face before you put eyeshadow on, before you do brows, anything of that nature. So we're gonna use our liquid foundation brush, okay? I'm gonna just do a couple of drops of our concealer. So I like to show you guys how all the products work, and then you can choose your custom bundle. This month you can actually get 30% off of the face products to get your perfect flawless face. So that includes either a primer or concealer. You choose that as step 1. Step 2 is choosing your liquid foundation, which dries to a powder finish. And step 3 is choosing between a couple of brushes or setting products. So I like to use them all so you can see how they work, and then based on your needs, we will talk about what the best bundle is gonna be for you, okay? But regardless, you're gonna get our liquid gold, Photoshop in a bottle. It's super amazing. I've been wearing it on a daily basis. It dries to a powder finish. It's super light, super thin, so you're good to go. Hey Agatha, hey Renee, how are you guys? Okay, so as you can see, I already put 2 dots of the concealer on. Now what I'm gonna do, this is the liquid foundation comes in a dropper. Now you always wanna make sure that you empty the dropper first before you grab a new dose and apply it. So you wanna make sure that the dropper is empty, okay? Then you go back in, you kind of grab what you need, and then you're gonna apply it to the brush. So I like to just use like four dots, okay? Hey Carlin, how are you? Good morning, everyone. And what I like to do, let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. So I like to just dot this all over. Can you see that? Including my eyes. Okay, now in the winter time, this might, well, it depends on your surroundings, your air temperature, and how cold you might be. I find that in the wintertime, this applies a little bit more because my products tend to be colder. But what you want to do is after you kind of put it on your face, you want to kind of let it settle for a few seconds just to adapt to your body temperature, and that's going to help with the blending process, okay? Good morning, Marissa. How are you? Okay. And you want to use like small strokes. So you don't want to do anything like, you don't want to apply a lot of pressure. Don't hold your brush here because you're naturally going to apply more pressure onto your skin. So you can hold your brush towards the end, and when you blend in your foundation, you can just use some basic small strokes, okay? And I'm just gonna look to the side because that's where my little mirror is. I hope my camera is clear. I feel like I myself have like a little thing on my screen, so I can't even see myself clearly. That's not good, is it? So like I said, if you're tuning in, say hello. I'd love to chit chat. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Okay, this is what I'm here for, to provide value to you, answer your questions. And you just want to make sure that you cover all grounds, okay? And I love that this is just super, it's thin, it's lightweight, and that goes for everything, whether it's our BB cream or even this liquid foundation, even like the powder. I love using the powders. I'm a powder girl. But your skin type makes a big difference in the type of foundation that you use, okay? So if you're looking to try something new, send me a message or comment and we can do an actual consult, because there's questions that I'm going to ask you, and to kind of just get a feel for what's going to be best for you, because you can't just walk in and buy anything from the store, or whether it's from the store or my website. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend, really talking with a professional and getting that squared away before you spend any money. Okay. All right. So there's the beauty of the liquid gold. Okay. You've cleared your complexion. You feel a little bit better. You're confident to walk out the door. And it took, I'm talking at the same time, but normally when I do this like in the morning before work, which I don't usually come on here to do a demo before work because I'm too like in a rush. It takes minimal time, very minimal time. Okay. Now what we're going to do, now that that's done, I'm going to put some eye primer on my eyes. Okay. So the eye primer is like, it's skin colored. It comes in this little bottle. It's the Moodstruck eye primer. It's fantastic. If you're ever going to put anything on your eyes, like eyeshadow, you need eye primer because it's going to hold it on all day long. Especially this eye primer. I really love, they came out with like a new formula last year, and it's so great. My poor lips are just so dry. I think it's from the way that I sleep. It's horrible. Like, I cannot get rid of dry lips. It's so horrible. So I like to exfoliate. And then I like to just moisturize a little bit. Put like a little moisturizer on there. Okay. All right, so now that your eye primer is on, now we're going to use actual eye products, which actually first, let's do the brow palette. Let's do this because I don't even know what eyeshadow I'm going to do today. I have no idea. Okay. All right, so let's grab my brush. So I like to use this brow palette. Okay, and I'm going to go in with the darker brown. And I'm just using, actually before I do that, I like to brush it out. So one of my liners has like, well, all the liners have like a little spoolie brush on the end. So I always like to brush it out first. before I apply the product. It's like brushing your hair out before you style it. And I'm literally just gonna fill in the brow. And it totally, you know, it makes a huge difference. Not that it doesn't make you look like a different person, but it definitely enhances your natural features because it's just filled in a little bit. And a note here, the higher your arch, the older you're gonna look. So keep that in mind. You don't want to have, like, you don't want to look surprised all the time. Let's just say that. I think everyone's sleeping in this morning because so many people got up early to watch the royal wedding yesterday. So it's like, where is everyone this morning? My goodness. And I like the powder that's in this palette because it just kind of helps create like a soft finish as opposed to the liner. Although the liner is great too. That's how I started with doing brows. All right, so we're gonna take the spoolie brush again, and I'm just gonna go over what I just did. It kind of helps to blend it a little bit. Okay, and that's it. Now what you can do is add in the setting wax, which it's pretty much gone, but over here is a setting wax. I'm just gonna kind of go in the corner to get the last bit of it. And I don't like to use a lot because it is a little shiny, but it's just meant to hold your brows in place all day long. So you can just kind of take a little bit and just kind of do like a light layer over the brow hair there. And that's it. That's it. Like super, super simple to fill in your brows, I'm telling you. All right, so let's do some eyeshadow now. Now actually, let me see something here. Actually, no, I don't think I ordered that one. Let's see what we're gonna do here today. I think we're gonna do, well, first I'm gonna start off with Victorious. This is our nude cream eyeshadow, and I'm gonna take my cream shadow brush, okay? And the brushes are made for specific purposes, which is why so many of them have, different names and they're built differently. This one in particular, it's made to handle the consistency of a cream shadow. Now, just so you know, these cream shadows, the Splurge cream shadows offered, hey Suzanne, good morning, by Unique. Hey Sabrina, how are you? They dry to a powder finish, so it's just like the liquid foundation, which I love because who wants like a cold, creamy product on their eyes? I honestly don't like that. So I love the fact that they dry to a powder finish. So I'm just taking this color Victorious, which is our nude, and I'm putting it all over, okay? I'm just kind of putting a light layer all over the lid as a base. Okay. Oh, if you're watching this on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. I hope you're able to tune in. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Donna. Good morning, everyone. Okay. I really enjoy putting a base color on, like a nude color or a tan, just because it helps to kind of pull everything together for your eyes in the end, in my opinion. Good morning, Anna. Okay, so there's the nude color on my eyes. Now what we're going to do is incorporate some browns. I see sun breaking through. Oh my God. So exciting. So exciting. All right, so first I'm gonna take Nimble. I use this a lot in my demos. Nimble is a nut brown. And I really love to use this as my crease, like transitional color. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly go in here. Notice I'm holding the brush towards the bottom, because the amount of pressure that you apply will affect how the makeup goes on. So you wanna be conscious of how you are applying. I hope my volume is on and you guys can hear me. I don't know where everyone is today. It's a little early, I guess, for this, but. All right, and the blending brush I love because it really helps to create soft edges, and it just kind of like, it just blends so well. You don't get like a harsh line or anything. So I'm gonna take that into that color, tap off the excess, and we're gonna start in the middle of our crease, and we're just gonna work our way back and forth. And it just kind of helps to create a little bit of depth there in your crease. Okay, there you go. There you have it. All right, now what we're gonna do is take a little bit of, let's see. I used Agile yesterday. I don't think I really want to use a blue. Let's take a little bit of this color. We're gonna use Fervent. I was gonna go all browns, but we can definitely go use a little bit of this pink. And it's not as dark as it looks, so I like to just kind of take my angled shadow brush, my shadow sponge brush. It's angled on the one side, and then you've got the sponge on the other. And I like to just put a little bit in the outer corner. It just adds a little bit of depth here. Okay, and we're gonna blend it with the blending brush also, but I like to just get the product on there. Get it in the crease a little bit too. And then blending will be your best friend, seriously. Okay, so we're getting it into that corner. Okay, and then you're gonna wanna blend it in. So I'm gonna first kind of flip the brush so that the point side can kind of get into my crease. And I'm just kind of blending it inward towards the center of my eye, and I'm just blending it. And you could blend for a really long time. It's really just a matter of getting it to be where you want it. Okay, and we're gonna take that blending brush again because I love it so much. Here it is. And I'm gonna just kind of go over this with that, and I'm gonna just do some small circles where the color sort of blends into that base color, just to blend it a little bit more. Okay, and the same thing here. Hello Maria, how are you? Okay, and it just really helps to create like those soft edges. Okay, very, very simple. And that's it. We're not even gonna use anything on the center, honestly. What I am gonna do is just take this matte nude color, and I'm going to take a different brush, and I'm gonna go in to that inner corner. And it's matted, so it's not shiny or anything, but it just kind of helps just make it a tiny bit brighter. Same thing under that brow. And this is called Timid. And it also helps to kind of clean up the brow. Oh, how do you get the free mascara, people? Free mascara only up until tomorrow morning. So for the next like 24 hours, literally, you can get a free 3D Fiber Lash mascara with a $100 order. So you can get the Kudos, which is the 30% off bundle, add another product if you want, and then you're gonna get the mascara for free, because the bundle is 79 bucks for the Flawless Face bundle that I talked about before, which I will mention again at the end of this video. I'll kind of showcase everything to you again. Good morning, Donda. Okay, now, so the eyes are done. So now what we're going to do is use our contour stick, which I love. So if you get the bundle, add the contour stick because it's amazing. So we're gonna go in with the highlight first. The contour stick is both. So you get the contour color and the highlight color. The highlighting color is meant to be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. Good morning. I see sunshine peeking through, so exciting. Okay, we're gonna highlight the nose there, our Cupid's bow, and our chin, and our forehead. Okay, so those are the main highlighting areas. So you can just literally draw it on. It's super soft, super easy to use. That's the highlighting side. The other side is the contour. So this is meant to be 1 to 2 shades darker than your foundation shade. So we're just gonna kind of draw a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit along the jawline, the forehead, and the side of the nose. Okay, because it's gonna make your nose thinner, it's gonna bring in your forehead, and it's gonna sculpt your face. You're literally gonna lose pounds off of your face, okay? So here's the sculpting stick. It's really awesome. All of my customers who have grabbed it when it first came out only a month ago, and they are obsessed with it. So I highly recommend the sculpting stick, and contact me if you don't know which level to get, because there's light, medium, dark, deep, depending on your skin color, your skin tone rather. So I like, for this, I really like to use the powder concealer brush, which is the brush I'm using now. It's just, I don't know, when this brush came out, for some reason, I just really, really gravitated towards it. It's super easy to use. Isn't that so amazing? I'm so excited. Although I know it's gonna be warmer today, and Sean says it's really humid out, but whatever. Whatever. Tomorrow I think will be nicer. Of course, Monday when we're all back to work. Like, seriously, it drives me nuts. The games that the weather plays on us. So this is kind of how I blend it. I just go in with the brush here. And you can use the bigger end of the brush. It's double-sided, which I love these double-sided brushes. It's totally up to you. For some reason, I don't know why, I just tend to gravitate towards using the little side to start with, and then I finish with the bigger side. So sorry, I got a phone call. I'll have to call her back. Okay, so we're just going to blend that in. And this is just meant to, it's using like the art of light to sculpt your face. So naturally when the light hits you, you want to highlight these general areas that I showed you with the stick. And it's just going to really like enhance your features. That's what it's meant to do. And you can do it so quickly with this stick, and it's limited edition. It's not officially a part of our line yet. I hope that it is, but right now it's still available, but it's still limited edition. So if you have not grabbed it, I'm telling you, you need to grab it, and I can show you some testimonials from my current customers because they love it so much. All right, so now the highlighting is blended in, and you can totally see, like if you go back to when I first started this video, how much I have really kind of enhanced my general features here. That's what it's all about. It's not about hiding anything, but it's really fun. Now, I don't do this highlight contour every day. I usually just throw on a little bit of bronzer during the week because that's easier for me and it's quicker. But the weekends, like I've had stuff going on the weekends, so now I'm doing it a little bit more often, which is cool. Okay, so the side of your nose with that contour color, because it's going to actually narrow down your nose. This is a little trick. That's what contouring does, is it narrows down your nose. And you just want to make sure everything is really blended in. You don't want any harsh lines. Okay? And then same thing for the cheekbone here and the jawline. So what I've been liking doing is actually taking the bigger part of the brush, but I kind of go around the edge. And then I kind of just dab it in. I just kind of just blend it. Like you just work it in, right? Hey Anna, good morning. You work it in however it works for you. All these notifications. And when you're down here with your jawline, you always want to make sure you are blending it downward so that you don't have any harsh lines. You always want to blend down your neck so that it flows, okay? And this is the light sculpting stick. As I said, there's 4 levels. So if you want more of a bolder highlight and contour, you can go up to the next level. So like my next one will be a medium. Right now I use the light. I know, isn't it? It's like so easy to apply. It's ridiculous. So It's a very faint contour for me, but that's what I like. I don't like anything that's like too crazy. Okay, so that's done. Now what we're going to do is move on to our mascara, which I like to use both of them. And don't forget, you are able to get a free mascara with a $100 purchase until tomorrow. So for the next 24 hours. So the 3D fiber lash, which I'm going to show you. But for now, we're going to use the Epic first. So you could actually, what you could do is get the trio, the Flawless Face custom bundle that I was talking about in the beginning. You can grab that. You can also grab the Epic mascara if you want, which is what I'm using now. It's perfect. It's the perfect one step. And then you get the 3D for free. And like, that's a lot of money in savings. You too, Donda. It's crazy money in savings. It's like 60, it'll come out to be like around $60 in savings. Hey Jill, good morning. All right, so the Epic is on. Now I'm gonna show you the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So the Epic is awesome. It adds great length and volume just from the one coat, but because the 3D is on special this month, I wanna show you how you apply it. So you're always going to apply the transplanting gel first. So you might look at it and just say, oh, it looks like black mascara, because it does. But it's technically a transplanting gel. And then you're gonna go in with the fibers. This is the fiber wand. I like to roll it against my hand. And you wanna focus on the tips of your lashes with these. And it's going to add that much more length and volume, okay? Good morning, Kathy, how are you? So now that that's settled, we're gonna come over to this eye. We're gonna put that transplanting gel on. And remember, I already put the Epic one step on, which is not required, obviously, but I just love the length and volume that I get from layering the two mascaras together. So the transplanting gel goes on like normal, then the fibers. Okay. I mean, you see it right before your eyes how my lashes are growing. It's pretty insane. It really amazes me every time that I use this product. Every single time. Okay. Now you want to go back to that original eye and add your transplanting gel on top of those fibers to seal them in. That's the most important step. So I like to kind of put the wand on the lashes. I like to roll the wand in my hand and roll it up the lashes. And it's just like a thin layer. And you can also hit both sides. So sometimes I will go back and forth. Okay. And then same thing with this eye. You want to go back to seal them in. Okay, and there you go. So that, my friends, the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara is what you're gonna get for free this month with a $100 order. That's crazy. Like, is that not crazy? It's amazing. I love it. All right, Now what we're gonna do very quickly, I'm just gonna add on some Well-To-Do lipstick. Just for a very basic nude lip, okay? And then finally, we're gonna set this all in. So I'm gonna take my Behold setting powder because you don't want this moving anywhere. You don't want this going anywhere. I should have done a before and after picture. I did not take my picture this morning. All right, so we're just gonna take this translucent powder and we are just going to apply this all over. Okay, and this is gonna lock it in despite the humidity outside, despite the heat. It's not gonna go anywhere, okay? Good morning, Lucy, how are you? All right, everyone, so that's it. So the Touch, the customizable bundle that I mentioned is going to be 3 products, 30% off, pretty much. It's 79 bucks. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna first choose between a primer and a concealer. Step number 2, you're gonna choose your shade of foundation, which I'm going to help you with. So you need to contact me if you need to be color matched, okay? Aw, Lucy, I'm about to sign off, but you can watch the replay, of course. Hey, Magdalena, how are you? And then the third step is choosing between your setting products. So there's a setting powder, there's a setting spray, which is also amazing. It's a huge bottle, smells divine. Sometimes I use both of them. Or your brushes. So there's 2 brushes to choose from too. So if you already have certain products at home, let's talk about it and we can kind of narrow down what's gonna be the best for you. But it's a ridiculously amazing deal and it's only available till May 31st. So contact me to get color matched and we can get you signed on for that. Now the next step is your free mascara. So if you want the free 3D Fiber Lash mascara, it's a $100 order. So with the Touch Trio, it's 79 bucks. So for another $21 in another product, you can grab maybe a lip product or the Epic mascara that I used today. And then you're gonna get the 3D Fiber Lash mascara automatically free in your cart. So it's really an awesome deal. All right, everyone, so thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoy your beautiful Sunday. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you'd like to be color matched, contact me. You can send me a message, a text, comment on this video, whatever you'd like to do. Please share this video if you so desire with your friends. I would love that. And you can also check out my website at feelbeautifulbymichelle.com, open 24/7. Okay, everyone, love you all. I will talk to you guys very soon.